I wonder what the bonus material is. If it's gonna be the DVD, I'll be the happiest girl alive. Here it is. Oh, it's so thin. Wait, there's something. Oh! Hi everybody, Lex here, and today I'm gonna be doing an unboxing video of an item that has been in my wish list for a very long time. It is a book named The Outsiders. I first discovered it through a movie, and then I found out that it was actually based on a novel by S.E Hinton. I bought it 2 days ago and it just arrived today. Here it is. I'm not gonna show you the the information because you're not allowed to see it. Alright, so before I proceed opening this amazing guy right here, I'm just gonna tell you about the somehow background of it. The Outsiders is a 1967 novel written by S.E Hinton. She was only 16 when she started writing this. It was a book that launched the young adult genre in novel, and it's like a pioneering book for the young adult to emerge. In 1983, a movie adaptation was created and it was directed by Francis Ford Coppola with the same name, The Outsiders, and it features the up-and-coming greatest actors at the time. C. Thomas Howell, Matt Dillon, Ralph Macchio, which is my favorite. He's the one who led me to this. Tom Cruise was there, Patrick Swayze, Diane Lane, Leif Garrett, and so much more. Today, I just bought the book, and it costs about 559 pesos, which is equivalent to around $10, 10 US dollars. And so, here we go. We're gonna open this up. Another reason why I decided to make an unboxing video for this is because the cover actually says there was a bonus material inside. I'm very curious what it was. The edition, actually, the cover looks very different from the variation of the covers I've seen so far online. There was this the cover with the filtered image of a guy's neck, a cover that features a group of guys, and the very first cover that was released with the stick figures on it. And actually there's another version of the cover that features the 3 main cast of the story, the characters of Ponyboy, Dallas, and Johnny Cade, in which are C. Thomas Howell, Matt Dillon, and Ralph Macchio respectively. So I really wish I had that version though. It's really awesome to have a collection, but my friend Cecil was lucky enough to have it, and I'm just gonna say I wish everyone has it. And yeah, let's go open this up. I'm so excited actually. I wonder what the bonus material is. If it's gonna be the DVD, I'll be the happiest girl alive. I'm doing really worst right now. I know that you guys are cringing. Okay, we're done with the oh, it says handle with care. Oh my gosh, I've just scanned this earlier. And it's from the Fully book. They were the distributor of this. I bought it from their flagship store, so it's really a legit one. And my sister, who is a huge book lover, used to order books from here. So for my fellows here in the Philippines who are actually bookworms and love hunting for books, you can visit Fully Book in Lazada. They offer so many awesome books there, and you can totally, they have even books in affordable price too. So you can, and you should definitely check them out and take a look of their awesome stuff in there. gosh, I've just removed the bubble wrap, and here it is. I'm so freaking excited, you guys. Okay, let's go ahead. It's really secured, guys. Actually, having a hard time to take the tape off. They really secured it. I think it's something. There's something really interesting in here, apart from the book, I hope. Okay, here it is. Oh, it's so thin. It looks so thin, you guys. Here it is. This is the initial, like, look. And there's still this styrofoam. Finally, let's see what this is. Oh gosh. Here you go. Oh wow, look at this beauty. Yeah, here's another version of the book, the cover. It's different, but I've seen a similar cover to this, but the title is, I think, is written right here. Like this guy right here was framed, but this one looks different, and the title is written here. And look what it says, bonus material inside. I wonder what the bonus material would be, so let's check it out. Oh gosh. I've just peeled it off, oh my gosh! Okay. Oh, yeah, it says here, $10.99 US. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so the first page is instantly S.E Hinton's like forward through the book, and she has her signature here. I wonder if that's the bonus material already. I hope not. Oh man, I'm expecting too much for this. Okay, let's at least let's try taking a look for the few pages in here. Oh gosh, the outsiders. And here it is, to chapter 1. Yeah. When I stepped out into the bright sunlight from the darkness of the movie house, I had only two things on my mind: Paul Newman and a ride home. Okay. Wait. There's something. Oh! Okay. So far I've scrolled through the back of the book, and I found this like a Q&A kinda with S.E Hinton. It's filled with some questions about the background of the story, the characters, why it stood the test of time, what made Hinton inspired to write this book. It was right here. And then there's also a discussion guide filled with questions as well for the readers. I think it's like a comprehension check if you truly understood the book and what it's all about, because in the US the kids are so lucky. They read this book for their English class. It's required for their curriculum, and they study this book for maybe in middle school or early years in high school. They study this book for their English class. Meanwhile, here in my country, this is not much recognized, I guess, and I've read sometime during my English class in 8th grade about this delinquent going through reformation, and his fellow like his former friends didn't like it, he ended up getting killed, I guess. But obviously that's not The Outsiders, it's totally not. So kind of disappointing, but I'm glad anyway that I have the copy now. Having a physical copy is much, like, better than just reading a free stuff online. It feels great. Yeah, it feels great that I finally have this. I actually got to this The Outsiders through my favorite actor of the moment, Ralph Macchio, a cute guy from the 80s. After watching Cobra Kai and Karate Kid, I just like went through all of his stuff and his discography, and then I found that The Outsiders, the very first one I watched, is actually the original version, which is totally like a little confusing, and I didn't get to appreciate it very early on because I was what's going on, and I watched another one which is now the complete novel version that was released about 17 years ago, I think. And then yeah, and that's what maybe understood the story much more, and I thought I really wanted to read the book, and so I aimed to get the physical copy, which is this. And undeniably, my favorite character in the show is Johnny Cade. Not only because he was played by Ralph Macchio in the movie, but I just there are certain things about his character that made me relate to him and made me see my 16-year-old self to his character. Apart from the family background, of course, Johnny Cade was from a really abusive household. His parents were a mess, and he didn't get to have genuine familial love from his parents. It was all misery and nightmare for him. Compared to mine, I have a very beautiful family background. My parents were wonderful, but to the fact that he also faced with self-esteem issues, and he was the quiet among the group of his friends. I found myself to that as well. I used to be the most quiet by my peers, and struggled with self-confidence as well, and struggled to fit in with everybody. I just realized this while I was thinking about doing this unboxing video, that I also found myself to Johnny in a way that he also sought for role models in order to establish his esteem. He found himself admiring his fellow greaser Dallas Winston, although he was really not a good example for him. But Johnny has seen something to Dallas that not so many people understand.
Come on, Dallas, okay? I mean, he's tough and all, but he's a cool little guy if you get to know him.
Despite Dallas's, he was very a mad, really like devious teenager, if you will. He's very violent, but Johnny sees something to him that really make him like look up to, and somehow wishes maybe he himself was that strong as well and brave to face the challenges of life. Unbeknownst to Johnny, he was brave as well. But yeah, I found myself to that because I used to admire Michael Jackson growing up. He was my like, let's say, my hero during those years, and most especially Michael Jackson. He's a very controversial figure. That's one of the reasons why I struggled to fit in during my teen years, because he was like all I wanted to talk about was him. Like, he was my world then, man. And I've seen so many things, like, of course, as a fan, you're researching about the person you admire and maybe learn something from that person because you admire that. You study them. As a fan, I saw these things to Michael Jackson that beyond his superstardom, I've seen him as a human being, as a fellow, like a person, and who struggles with some things as well, that I found myself with him and really hold on to that and establish myself my identity, who am I as a person, my values, my morals, and it's really, really like vital through that years in my life. And so many people didn't understand Michael Jackson too, and so yeah, they thought that he was a weirdo or something, and so many people say things about him, but for me, I just disregard them all because I know this person. I've known him better than those people who haven't sought a way to get to know the guy, and it's the same as Johnny and Dallas. You know, it's most especially with Johnny's character. He's very shy, quiet. In the story, he's described as the innocence that the boys has lost. That's why they sought to protect him. But having Dallas as his role model, that's questionable, right? The first thing you have in mind is to get this kid away from this, like, a really bad person, because it might influence him in some way. And so yeah, that's basically the gist of it. I actually wrote a poem for Johnny Cade because I got really inspired by his character. I uploaded it on my YouTube. It's entitled More Than Just a Boy. We took for granted a precious life, treated you deadlier than your knife, left you alone in depths of misery, put you through endless pain and agony. You've been through all of the worst. You killed them, but you died first. At tender age of 16, what else have you not seen? By the way, I already lost the after the discussion guide, the bonus materials was actually an excerpt from another S.E Hinton's book. That was Then, This Is Now. So that was the bonus material, which is interesting. I take time to read this, but I don't know if I'm actually gonna pursue buying one. But yeah, it's cool that it was added here. I wonder the back page was very different from the because I expected to see the first lines of Ponyboy sing by the end of the book, but I've seen something else. I was very I was confused, like, what is this? And then I found out that that it was actually an excerpt from a different book. So yeah, that's it. This lovely book, I have it now on my hands, and I'm hoping to read it again, which is the reason why I bought this, because I can finally read it physically for real. And so yeah, that's it for this video. And actually, I have more unboxing videos coming up, or maybe just one, because I have this interesting special personal item coming up, but it's still in the US. I'm not yet receiving it, and I hopefully would get it soon, really, really soon. I wish. And yeah, I really hope it would arrive here. I'm so excited to see it. Actually, I'm more than excited. I'm dying to see it. And I'm gonna make an unboxing video as soon as I've received it. And yeah, I'm freaking thrilled to finally have it on my hands. So that will be all for now, and thank you so much for watching.